The goal of today's video is to give you a good list of different CS scams that you need to be aware of and how you should protect yourself against that. Some of these scams are going to be very obscure and very in-depth, so it could be that you would still get scammed since they are really playing the long game here. But nevertheless, the goal of today's video is to inform you. And since I'm already informing you, don't forget to check out today's giveaway that is running for this month on YouTube, and also check out my Discord for more giveaways. And as always, now a quick word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by SkinBaron, the ultimate marketplace for buying and selling your CS skins. SkinBaron is a German company with an excellent Trustpilot rating, trusted by thousands of players. Save up to 30% compared to the Steam market. With over 1 billion skins and easy to use filters, finding your perfect skin is a breeze. They offer multiple payment methods including credit card, Klarna and even more. And if you're selling a skin worth over 1,000 euros, you'll only pay 2% fees on it. Use my code Shifterz to support the channel and start your SkinBaron journey today. Thank you, SkinBaron, and now back to the video. So let's start off with one of the most common ones, and it is people just trying to send you a friend request either by impersonating someone, or they are telling you, hey, you have a nice inventory and want to start a trade with you. I've also noticed that in deathmatch, multiple people try to speak to me since they see my inventory and want to chat me up and start trading. 99 out of 100 are most likely just going to try to scam you in some easiest way as possible, sending you a trade offer and hoping that you accept it without realizing what you're actually doing. And the simplest thing here is just don't accept these friend requests, ignore them, don't communicate with them. You can if you want. However, if they send you a friend request, don't accept it. And once you're out of the lobby, you will never see them again. And if for some reason you're trading, double check the trade, always. However, don't even let it get to that point. That is why I always say do your trades over trusted third-party sites. Yes, you're gonna lose a bit of your profits because of the fee. However, you can be sure that you're not being ripped off. The next easy but very effective scam that can happen to you is phishing sites, where you're being forced to log into your Steam account, for example using that QR scanner, and once you've done that, basically giving them full access to your account, and now they can quickly trade away all of your items. And there are multiple ways people are trying to do that. I've covered them. For example, we have the short phishing scam, that people upload shorts to either YouTube, TikTok or Instagram, saying that they're leaving the CS community and have inventory and want to give it away because it's too big of a hassle to sell the skins on the Steam market or whatever. Another one that I've also covered, where I've also fallen victim to, was the one from FaceIt, where people tell you to go into a specific league, join there, and obviously it's not going to work and you're going to lose your skins. Again, that is just a way of them trying to get your skins. And also a very simple trick is that people fake trading sites. For example, they create a copy and try to make you sign in so you give away your login information. And first of all, the simplest thing here is always double check the link that you're getting. Is it actually steamcommunity.com or not? If you are unsure, don't click on it. And also always remember, if you're already logged into steamcommunity.com, you won't need to log in again. You are already going to have a button where you can just press sign in with this account. If that isn't there, then the site is a scam. And also the logging screen is a separate window, meaning you can move it around to your second screen, for example, and that most likely won't be with a fake site. And again, guys, if you don't feel safe clicking the link, either enter the website by hand yourself and search for it, or just don't click it at all. Then the next scam is involved if you have an iPhone. It has already been covered by many people, for example Anomaly, and he has made a perfect video explaining to you how to stay safe. I will also link it down in the description below. However, the TLDR is that hackers can access Steam via cloned sessions from a compromised iCloud backup, and if Steam credentials are saved in your iCloud, attackers can gain full control of your authenticator, and users are therefore advised to use a unique iCloud password and to disable the Steam backup in iCloud settings. Okay, now we are slowly getting into the more obscure ones that I mentioned, and it is just simply friendship betrayal. Yes, some people will try to get close to you, become friends, and over time and time build a relationship up with you, just at one point to ask you, hey, I have financial troubles, for example, and I really need to sell something, and as you know, I don't have a lot of skins. Would it be okay if you maybe just loan me one of your skins so I can sell it off, and once I have the money I can pay you back? And obviously, because he's a friend of yours and you played for a long time, you might feel sorry for him and fall for this trap. He's going to take the skin, sell it somewhere, and he will ghost you then. And depending on how generous you were, you might have lost a lot of money. And here, the only advice I can give you is that you set yourself a general rule that that you will never lend out skins to someone, no matter how good of a friend he is. And the last thing I want to mention, API scams are still out there, so if you have gotten API scam, always go to steam.com/dev/API key. This is an official site from Valve and it should be blank. So if there is something connected there, remove it and change all of your credentials and deauthenticate all devices and re-authenticate yourself. Luckily, Valve has also added the feature that if you have logged into your Steam account from a new IP address that isn't known to them, your account is going to be set on a trade hold. So that will give you time to save your account. So guys, these were some of the most common scams, from obscure to very simple ones. However, as you know, there are more and more scams out there. It feels like the world in general is filling up with scams. So if you want, start writing down scams I might have missed, and if we have enough information of different scams, we can do a part 2 out of this. And as always guys, stay safe out there. Let me know how you also take care and stay safe out there so we can learn from each other. And as always guys, don't forget to check out the sponsor of today's video, and don't forget to subscribe, like and hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next one.